How we doing, YouTube? First of all, before I go anywhere else in this video, you know, I don't ever want to be overtly political on this channel, because that's simply not what this is about. But in this case, and in any case that I feel like it's a view I'd like to express, then I'll obviously come on here and express it, and you guys can comment. But in this case specifically, as it pertains to transportation, I just want to say that I hope that the Canadian truckers are able to affect the change they seek, which is the ending of mandates by an overreaching government. I wish them well. I wish them the best. I myself stand in support of them, as I know many do in Canada, United States, and across the world. So I just want to say that here before I go anywhere else with it. Now on to what I'm doing here. I'm on my way to get a pickup here in Columbus, Indiana, that's going down to Midway, Tennessee. And it's 11:15 here on this Thursday. And I would imagine I'll probably just be spending overnight down there in that area, because it's like 340 miles. So 5.5, 6 hours. Unless dispatch is able to get something fairly quickly, I'll more than likely just be staying around that area. So gonna do that. I've had a busy week, busy yesterday. Dropped a load in where was that? In Crawfordsville, Indiana, that I had picked up in Alabama. And actually before that, I had picked up in Crawfordsville, taken to Alabama, and I picked up at the same place and delivering back to the same place. But it was overnight, so I actually stayed at my house Tuesday night and then delivered in Crawfordsville Wednesday morning, and then went from Crawfordsville directly to Lafayette, Indiana, to pick up a load going to Upper Sandusky, Ohio, and delivered that. And then immediately picked up a load in Findlay, Ohio, going up to Cold Spring. I think it's Cold Spring, Michigan. And so, it was a busy day. And that's good, though. That's good. Do what we can right now. It's been a good week, though. So, anyway, I'll get on the way here and go get this picked up, and I'll talk to you guys after a bit. All right, guys, I am loaded up, paperwork uploaded, and GPS set, and I am on my way to Midway, Tennessee. Let's get down there. Well, surprisingly, this is the first time this has happened, I believe. I can't think of another time, but got about 10 or so miles down the road, and dispatch called and said I need to come back to the shipper, because they had a couple boxes that they found that they needed to add to the skid. So, but not that big a deal. And you don't ever like to have your trip interrupted in a certain way. When you're set and you're going, you're like, okay, let's ready for this ride. But it happens, and I'm actually surprised it's the first time it's happened that I'm pretty sure it's the first time it's happened. But yeah, so waiting for dispatch to call back. I sent in they just gave me a second bill for the 2 boxes. I uploaded that and called dispatch, and they're just calling to make sure before I take off again. So that's what we're doing. Wait for that phone call. It should come any second. And then, you know, I do want to say here that for those extra 20 miles that I had to put on the van, and, you know, the time it took, that extra 25 minutes.
Turn right at the traffic light.
I told them, and I insisted that, listen, I'm not moving until you add at least $50 onto the Raycon for this load, because I mean, clearly you're messing up you're adding to it, and you're messing things up for me. So I insisted they had at least $50. No, I didn't. In some cases, it would be appropriate to add to it.
Continue on I-65.
Short distance and whatnot, and because it wasn't our fault or anything, but these are people I've made at least 5 loads for since I started, and so that's not that big a deal. So you'll run into it, but insisting on extra money for that a little bit is probably a bad move. Certainly a bad move of relationship wise with the business. Anyway, I figured there'd be some people thinking about that, so I'd get on here and joke a little bit about it. But let's for real get down to Midway this time. Alright? Well, I don't know how clean this video is going to be right here, this view, because my windshield's rather dirty. Actually need to take this van and get it washed so bad. But I'm just getting on here because I just got off the phone with dispatch, and they were talking about bidding this load and asked me if I would want to do it. And they were talking about seeing about adding in a couple hours so I can get some sleep. Mainly because I'll get this load down here delivered around 7-ish, and that next load is about 30 miles away from the delivery point, and it picks up at 10 tonight though. So, and then it's delivering over to Madison, Alabama. It's 265 basically miles away. So that's around 5 hours. So obviously I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to sleep. I get this delivered quickly, get over to the other, or near the other pickup point, and I'll obviously not get there at 10, so I won't be able to. Basically, I'm not going to get any sleep in between this delivery and the next pickup. So that puts me in Madison, Alabama. Let's say they get it actually loaded and ready to go at 10, or hopefully a little before. I'll get over there about 9. And it's about a 5-hour trip, so that puts me in Madison, Alabama, let's say at the latest 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I can get a couple hours sleep, then get over to deliver. And the whole reason they were considering this load is because I'm going to pull over to this Pilot actually. I need to go ahead and fill up. The whole reason they're considering the load is because I just picked up, I spoke about it earlier in this video, I just picked up, I delivered to Madison, Alabama, to this factory, and then picked up and delivered right back, same exact trip. So they're working with this, our company's working with
Turn right at the traffic light.
Another company
then
that is
make a U-turn.
brokered this load. So we have a good relationship with them, so they're going to already be there in Madison, and hopefully they'll get me a load out of there, actually going back to Indiana, because I would I don't have to go home tomorrow, but they like to try to get me home from Alabama. So that'll be a decent trip, and it'll make this actually a really good week. But anyway,
turn right at the traffic light.
It's gonna be one of those rough nights.
Make a U-turn.
Driving overnight.
When possible, make a U-turn. Then take the second left.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, so I just want to hop on here and let y'all know that it's gonna be one of those rough nights, but at least I'm not driving into daylight. It'll still be dark by the time I get over there. Still gonna be rough though, but it's good. Trying to grind it out, trying to put some good weeks together here and get ahead. So anyway, I'm gonna stop over here. I'm gonna get some gas. This is $3.25 a gallon here, and I'll get 3 cents off that, so that's actually decent. I paid $3.44 for a tank of gas yesterday in northern Indiana. Man, this gas price is getting ridiculous. But yeah, let me get up here, get this gas, and get back on the road. Get over, get that next one picked up, get to Madison, and get a little bit of sleep. Alright guys, well, I got that delivered and I'm sitting here at the Pilot. I'm going to be jumping out here and filling up on gas before I pick up and take off to Madison, Alabama. I still have, pickup's not till 10 and it's currently 10 till 8. So I'm not going to try to get any sleep, like an hour or anything right now, because I know myself and I just won't fall asleep. I don't sleep well anyway, most times, but that's just me. So I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna fill up some gas, maybe eat a little something, and I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna get over there about 9, or maybe leave here and go over there at 9. I'm only 10 miles from the pickup right here. Picking up in Morristown, Tennessee. I'm gonna get that picked up and get over to Madison. Gonna be a long night, but we'll deal with it if I have to. I got plenty of time. It doesn't deliver till 8 in the morning. If I have to at some point in the drive, I'll pull over somewhere and shut my eyes for a couple hours. I have a few hours to work with, probably four hours to work with. So I was just gonna wait until I got all the way over there. I know there's a Pilot nearby, well, I think about 15 miles from that delivery, and I was planning on going over there and get some sleep. But if it's not safe, I'll just pull over, get some sleep for a couple hours, then get over there and maybe try to get another couple hours. But that's what we're gonna do. So I will holler at you guys. I'll either holler at you when I'm there, because it's dark out and there's not really much point of me taking video of the road and the drive right now. So I'll probably just talk to you when I get over there and get set. Well, let me get this gas and I'll get settled in for a little bit. Hey guys, you know, I said I wasn't going to get on here much since it's dark and really can't see anything as I'm driving here, but I just wanted to get on here real quick and say, you know, right now it's 15 till midnight and I'm tired and whatnot, and I still have, it'll be, I don't know, 2 till 3 in the morning, my time, before I get there. So still a ways to go. You know, driving this time of night is actually extremely peaceful. I'm cruising along at 65 miles an hour. It's a 70 mile an hour zone. But traffic is so light. I'm on 75 south, and it's not hectic and stressful. And it's just so peaceful this time of night to drive. And that can kind of lull you into sleepiness or tiredness, but I'll be fine, you know, I'll be fine. I'm not worried about me falling asleep on this trip. I'll make it just fine. But the peacefulness at this time of night, I mean, usually I'll listen to the radio and, you know, as I go through areas, just continue to switch stations, and sometimes I'll listen to podcasts, but just listen. Actually enjoyable at this time of night. Anyway, just wanted to get on here and share that. Alright guys, well, as you can see, I'm laid down here in my bed. I'm probably only going to get like 3 hours sleep, because whenever they were quoting load to me, they told me 8 o'clock, and so I just assumed they're converting it to Central Time, as they should. But whenever I checked after I got here to make sure I had the distance right and the time it's going to take me to get there in the morning, or later in this morning, then it said 7 Central. So they had it quoted at 8 Eastern apparently. So I'm probably only get 3.5 hours sleep and then get over there. But so that's what I'm going to do. It was a fairly uneventful trip. So I'm going to get some sleep. Good morning, guys. It's the next morning. Well, later in the morning. I delivered it this morning and then went back to the pilot to lay down a little bit longer. It's currently about 20 till noon. Oh, I'm sorry. 20 till 11 here. So dispatch just called me a minute ago, and the people we've done loads for out of here, people we've done loads for before, and the company's building a relationship with them because we seem to come down here quite a bit lately, and they get us out. They asked about us, well, me, going to pick up, it's not skids, it's something, but I think they have a 66-inch length. There's like 4 of them, and they want to move them. It's just down the road. So once I get there, we'll find out whether it's going to be, like, say, 4 loads, or if they have 4 bills, or just 1 bill with 4 on it, to see how we're going to bill it. So it's basically just to do this for them, doing a favor for them at the end of the day. I mean, I'm still going to get paid for it, but basically, because it's not normally the type of thing you would take, but I'm here, they need it done, and I'll still get paid for it, and continue to build the relationship. That's part of this whole business. I'm running over here. I'm going to be interested to see what this is. I'm thinking it's these metal racks that are at this location down here, and then they're at several automotive plants. Not the ones where they set pallets and stuff on, but like parts that come off the line, bigger parts, whatever, they hang them on these racks. I have the height, I know, for it, and the length for one, but I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna pop over here and see what's going on. Yeah, guys, it is what I thought it was. It's these green like racks on rollers that they put parts on when they come off the line. I'll include a picture of it right after this little segment. But yeah, so I just saw the rate on this and it's amazing for this. But yeah, I'll include that picture here. Let me just get this finished and see what I'm gonna do after that. Actually, here's a look at it, guys, before this guy comes out with a forklift. It's super tight on the height. Right now the wheels are sitting off of my plywood though on the end of the van. Yeah. Alright guys, so after I finished that, moving those racks around, I picked up again at that very same place and I have 2 skids of empty totes. So this is from inside the van. They come up to here. So I'm going to, right now it's Saturday, let me get in the van. So like I was saying, it's Saturday. I picked that up. It's at the same place. I actually never left that place that I was at. After I had sent in the paperwork and said I was done with those racks, I ended up making 4 trips. It's not even, it's on the same campus. I don't know if I said that earlier, but it's on the same campus. It's a huge facility. It has like 3 factories in there. They all have the same address because it's all one big campus, and then it's just a matter of which building. It's a numbered building. So I moved it from one building to the other building. It's actually 2 different companies. You're talking 4 minutes max between, if you're going the speed limit around those places, which is usually like 20, 15 miles an hour. 4 minutes max between. I did that 4 times. So basically no mileage. The biggest mileage was the 12-mile or 15-mile deadhead from the pilot to get there. And basically no mileage after that. Paid over 250 bucks. Should have took an hour at max, but caught them at lunch and stuff. So that was really good. And then I ended up getting the load out of that same place, never left. Getting those 2 skids that I just showed you, coming to Crawfordsville, Indiana, delivering Sunday evening at 10 o'clock when 3rd shift starts. So I'm home right now. I'll be home till, well, I'll just go deliver Sunday morning. It's about an hour and a half away. I'll deliver there Sunday night and then come back and be ready for Monday morning. It was a really good week. Right now, Saturday morning, well, Saturday afternoon, 15 after 12, and I am going to take the van and go get it washed because I've been needing to get this washed forever. And there's some like little flurries come down, but it's not going to snow like snow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the video here. I've already edited, before this part, I've already edited the rest, and it's already 22 minutes. So I'm at 3 minutes right now. Might edit this down a little bit. So it's going to be a 25-minute video already. So I'm not going to do any more with this. We'll get this washed, get back, relax, and that'll be it. So you guys take care of each other out there, and God bless. Well, there she is, boys. All washed up and clean. Ain't been that clean in months.